Oh no. Bum ba-dum bum
Oh, sorry. I think the headphones battery died. Can you still hear me like this?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, that's all good.
Technical dramas.
Yeah. At least one
at this point.
Okay, good.
I can't remember what we're talking about.
Oh, no, I do. So I was saying that we heard about your book from Amanda when she was on the podcast, because when we asked her what she was currently reading, she was editing your book at the time. So we were really excited to jump on it when you were like looking for ARC readers and stuff.
It was so cool because I still remember the moment. I was listening to the podcast because I obviously adore Amanda, wanted to hear her on the podcast, and was really enjoying myself, having a great time listening to you all. And I was cleaning the house, just doing really boring, mind-numbing chores as people do when they listen to podcasts. And then I still remember her talking about my book and me being like, what? Hang on, what? That's me. What? And so it was like a completely surreal, amazing moment, and it was really, really exciting. And I remember being like, hey Sam, like to my husband, like, someone's just talking about my book on the podcast and it's not out yet. Isn't that so exciting? And so it was it was one of my really, really cool moments, and it definitely was one of the highlights of my journey into publishing. So thank you, Amanda, for talking about it.
Hell yeah.
I know.
Full circle.
It's insane. It's awesome, though. I'm very glad to be here.
You can come back any time.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry. You blended mermaid mythology with bargains. How do you balance the wonder of magic with the grit required for a night fantasy setting?
That's a really good question. I just think that more than anything, I was very clear about the vibe that I wanted this book to give, and I wanted it to be dark. I wanted it to be gory where possible. And so I think that I really leant into the part of sort of folklore and witch mythology that's darker. And so, yeah, I just really, when writing it, just had tried to keep to that vision as much as possible, while just bringing out the sort of the darker side of mythology around witches and even how many spoilers are we allowed to give in this?
You can
spoil it as much as you want.
Okay, I'll try and be vague, but just I really looked for creatures of mythology that had, maybe sort of darker backstories to them, and I was really keen to incorporate that into the story as well. And so, spoiler for anyone who hasn't read it yet. For example, one of the things that I really was keen to explore and was really interested in was the whole idea of the Selkie mythology, and reading about things around how Selkies were these beautiful women that became seals that would play in the waves, and then in order to keep them on the land, the husbands would burn their hides. And so, yeah, I looked for those sorts of stories wherever possible and tried to weave them into the book because they really interested me, and it also, I felt, blended really nicely into the whole dark, romantic-y vibe.
Perfect villain origin story.
Yeah. So I knew, like, when I was writing it, I knew that was definitely what I wanted in this book, and I was going to incorporate that in somehow. And then just from a lot of brainstorming and a lot of late nights and a lot of early mornings, then I sort of figured out that was how I was going to do it.
Love it.
Yes.
It was woven like really well, just the balance of all the mythology with the darkness as well. So I just want to ask, you definitely lent, oh my god, words, lent into the dark fairy tale aspect, especially towards the latter half of the book. How did you find balancing the gore throughout the writing process?
So this was really fun for me because the first half of the book, as you would know, is very much happy sort of fairy tale. Like you pick it up, you think you're reading a fairy tale, you know where it's going, you think, oh dear, there's a prince, she has to break his heart before the full moon, like lovely fairy tale, what's going to happen? And then the second half of the book, it just flips and it's suddenly you're in this, it's like you're reading a new book almost. It's like completely different, and it's dark and twisty and there's murder and gore. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed writing all of the sort of sick, twisted side of things, because and that makes me sound like a psychopath myself. So sorry. what I mean to say is, like, I feel like it just, a lot of fairy tale origins are actually really dark to begin with.
The Grimm brothers.
Oh yeah. So it just felt, I don't know, it just felt really natural and felt right to put all of that and weave that into the story. And I mean, sometimes I would write something and I would be like, oh, I feel really bad about that. That was pretty mean of me to do that. But yeah, for the most part, I just had a hell of a good time doing it, really.
You'll really enjoy the dark with
Okay. Can you send me that after this? Because I am honestly always looking for books for the TBR.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Too easy. Princess Laura isn't your typical damsel. What was the most challenging part of writing a heroine? I can't do words today. Badass bitch. Who has to navigate fake seduction, fake seduction, and a mission to break.
So I'll be honest with you. When I first started writing this book, when I first wrote Alara, she was completely different. She was this innocent, virginal, naive, sheltered princess who, her magic didn't work properly. She didn't understand her place in the world. She just wanted to travel. And so I found that really hard, and I just couldn't connect with her. It was really challenging for me to kind of get her voice, kind of understand her motivations, understand how she would react and how she would do things in certain situations. And so when I decided one day, I was on a call with my book coach, and I just said to her, I'm having a lot of trouble with Alara. Something's not right for me. And I just said to my book coach, like, what if Alara was bad? Like, what if she was this just manipulative, arrogant, self-centered, morally grey, sort of Blair Waldorf, Serena you know what I'm trying to say, Serena van der Woodsen type character. Gossip Girl coded type character. And what if, she was given this challenge that she now has to break this mortal's heart before the full moon, and her first instinct is like, yeah, that's easy. I can do that. Like, what else have you got for me? And so it just really twisted the whole dynamic for me of writing her, but also it just made it so much more fun and more satisfying, because from the beginning, when I had good Alara was really torn up and like, oh, I don't want to do this, guys. This is so mean. And then when I had bad Alara, she was like, I'm gonna do this. This is too easy. I love this. This is what I live for. And so it was really, really fun to write a character that was going into it, knew what she was doing was wrong, but didn't necessarily care because her interests are very self-serving in the situation. And so it made it so much more fun because, as you know, over the course of the book, she starts to feel emotions that she hasn't necessarily felt before, things like empathy.
She starts to develop a
Yeah, exactly. So for the first time in her life, she feels like shame and guilt, and she's like, what is this? And she starts to really, and she's reckoning with the consequences of her decision, and she suddenly has to face the fact that she's about to betray someone that she's coming to really deeply care about. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Oh, it does.
Okay, good.
Yay!
I love seeing how the sausage is made. It's awesome.
We're very professional here.
That's amazing. I love it. And it really makes me feel rest assured that at some point I can go like, hey guys, I need to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
This is how it is.
Oh, amazing.
We have flawless.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So my turn. Who is your favorite characters in Tales and why?
Pick a favorite child.
I know it's really hard. So I just want to start by saying my favorite character is actually, you don't meet them until book 2. Ooh. But my favorite character, and that's my favorite character in the whole series. But my favorite character in A Tale of Cursed Tides is Alara, closely followed by Hugo. And yeah, Hugo was just so much fun to write. I love how he is just whip smart, he is suspicious, he is sassy, and he doesn't like you. That's his default. His default is like, no, I don't like you, and you really have to work for him to embrace you and pull you into his inner circle. And I've got a few people like that in my life who I had to work damn hard to become a friend for. And so I actually really admire that quality in a person, because I'm not like that. But, if you're one of those people that are just like fiercely loyal when someone earns your trust, then that's amazing. And also it was just really fun to write an adversary for Alara. Like it was great to have someone to challenge her, give her a hard time, because she needs that sometimes. She needs someone who's going to be like,
to be challenged.
Yeah, exactly. So I did have a lot of fun writing Hugo. I liked it so much that I wrote a bonus chapter from his perspective. Yes. And it was so much fun to write. So if you enjoyed the book, if you go to my website, the bonus chapter is up there for free as well, which was lots of fun to write.
Hell yeah.
Hugo was one of my favorite characters to read in the series.
Yeah, he put Alara in her place a lot. Even when she was like flitting around going, I got this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I love Alara being put in her place. As much as I love her, I mean, Hugo, Orianne, just anyone that would come in the scene and give her a hard time was just so much fun to write.
Yeah, I love it.
The banter was
Thank you.
cool. I'm losing things off my mouse. There we go. I had technical difficulties with my laptop yesterday when my mouse pad was wet. And I literally had standing right beside me. He was like, does this happen often? No, you just have a mouse. And then I got judged.
So I know the feeling with my husband, who is my IT support. I feel judged a lot.
I don't get paid enough to understand computers.
No, me neither.
So this is one in the law of Oregon. Without spoilers, how much of the story had you mapped out before you finished your first draft?
So I had sat down and brainstormed, and there were a lot of different sort of aspects to the story that I still remember. It was a massive piece of paper and it had little blocks of text that I'd mapped out, things that I thought were really cool that I wanted to put into the story, and then it quickly became very apparent to me that it wasn't going to be able to fit in one book. And so there were things about book 2 that I had already mapped out, but I just couldn't put them in book 1. It just couldn't fit, couldn't weave it in. And interestingly enough, the way that book 1 finished on my first ever draft of it is actually pretty similar to how book 2 starts. And so, yeah, so there's what's to come in book 2 was something that I had planned from the very beginning. I knew was going to happen, and I decided to change it and not to end it that way. But I always knew that what is to come in book 2 was definitely what was going to happen. But honestly, a lot of it just came from the more I worked on planning the rest of the series. So I have done an outline for books 3 and 4, so I know, and I've written book 2, so I know where everything's going and how it's going to end. And yeah, there's certain things, there's foreshadowing and Easter eggs that I've managed to put into book 1, which is going to be really, really fun when, they come to pass in the rest of the books. Like my hope for it is that people will read it, and then when they read book 1, they go, I see what she did there. That was very, very sneaky of her.
So book 2
book 2 when? Oh, I wish I could give you a date, but at this stage, I really want to get it out as soon as possible. But remember, you're dealing with a perfectionist who likes to nitpick, so I just don't know. Like, I really want, because it's my favorite. I love book 2 so much that when I put it out into the world, I want to do it justice, and so I want it to be in a really, really good place. So it's been written. It needs a couple of rewrites. It needs some more edits. It needs to go through some more beta readers. It has already had some beta readers. Why? Do you happen to know any beta readers?
I'm sure I could think of 2.
You need some more.
Honestly, I do. I really do. I want to do some more rewrites, and then I want to put it out to some more beta readers. So, I mean, if you ladies think of anyone that you might know that might be interested, that would be great.
I think Bree might be interested.
Oh my gosh. That's a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
Oh, how exciting. Oh, no, that's awesome. Because I genuinely am looking for people that have read the first book, because that's very important. Because otherwise you'll be like, what the hell's going on? These people mean nothing to me. I don't understand this. So yeah, that's exciting. Thank you.
Honestly, the only reason we made this podcast is to like wiggle our way into like authors' lives.
We have wiggled our way into so many street names, alpha beta reads, arc teams.
Oh my gosh.
This is our excuse to do more because books.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's really good. And I know who I will be calling on as soon as I've done, like, because I've been so consumed with book one over the last few months. I barely done any writing. And so my plan going forward, now that it is out in the world, is I just really want to just sit down and focus on books 2 and 3. And so once I have done a bit of tweaking and rewriting of book 2, I'm gonna honestly be looking for some beta readers. So
But we're always here.
okay, this is good to know. Yay.
The evil giggles smell and spirit.
So speaking a little bit more about your writing process, you've talked about being a little bit more of a plotter. Do you stick rigidly to your outline, or do you let your characters speak to you a little bit more?
I'll be honest with you. The first book, I completely pantsed. Honestly. I didn't know that you were supposed to plan books. I didn't know that. I genuinely, so it started with me getting some books out of the library, like just for research, some books on like medieval castles and Renaissance fashion and baby names and all sorts of books to sort of research, things that I might need for when I was writing the book. And I was researching and weeks and weeks passed, and then eventually I was like, well, I think I need to like actually write the book now. And when I started, there were scenes that I had, specifically in my mind, I knew I wanted to include things that were very clear to me that I was like, okay, somehow I'm going to make this happen. I don't know how, but we're going to put the scene in here. So a prime example of that is the forest scene when she's in the forest with Philip. That whole everything there, I just had so clearly in my mind, and I was like, okay, so I need to figure a way to get her in a forest where this thing happens. But the rest of it, honestly, I didn't know how it was going to end. I didn't know what was happening. I just, I knew like I had some ideas for book 2 as well, and the rest of the series, but I just sat down and just let the story tell itself to me, which was all fun and games until I got myself into situations where I was like, well, oh dear, what do I do now? Alara's in a real pickle. Like, what are we going to do now? And so I'd get myself into these situations and be like, I don't know what I'm going to do now. And then I'd go to my husband and be like, well, that's it. I've found a pothole. I can't get out of it. I don't know what I'm going to do. The book's over. I have to stop writing now. And he would just be like, you're ridiculous. You do this every week. You are not like, you're going to get out of this pothole. You always get out of the potholes. You always figure it out. And so I would just be like, oh, fine, all right, I'll try a little harder to get out of the pothole. And then somehow I would, find a solution, and then I'd be like really proud of myself, and then it would happen again, and so the cycle would repeat. And that was my experience of pantsing. So it was a hell of a lot of fun. It was really great to be genuinely surprised about where it was going, but I also felt like for the rest of the series and the rest of the books, I needed to at least know generally like where it was going and how it was going to end, because I genuinely could not be faced with more like, what am I going to do now? We're stuck. I couldn't do any more of those moments. But I still, if I'm writing and my character decides to do something completely off script, I will go with it and just be like, oh, we're doing this now. This is cool.
Yeah.
So it's more of a combination of the both now.
You're just the puppet, and the characters are just drivers.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
It's good fun, though.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. No, it's good.
Talking about, releasing your debut novel, how was your experience on your first major book launch with the Broma and Wellington compared to how has the experience your first major book launch with the Broma and Wellington compared to Authorlife and Imagine while writing your manuscript?
Oh, that's a good question. I remember you are very, very, these questions are very good, and these are all things that I have not myself thought of, and so I'm now having to really think very deeply about things.
This is what
so
we
thanks
do.
for that, guys. Yeah, very thought-provoking, very, didn't know what I was in for, but wow, no, this is good. I guess when I first decided that I was going to write a book, and when I eventually decided that I was going to publish it, I had in my mind always pictured I had to have something to latch onto, and one of those moments was the first moment I held the book in my hands. That was something that I'd always envisioned, and it would sort of get me through the tough times, the plot holes, and everything. And then the other thing that I'd always imagined was the book launch, just standing in front of a room full of people and being like, well, this is my book. I wrote it. I'm pretty proud of it. And so, it was just something that really, really kept me going and got me through. And I got to say that from the book launch, which was on Friday night, it honestly it was what I expected, but it exceeded my expectations. It was amazing. It was just such an incredible high to just be surrounded by people that I forced to come there and were like, you better be there, friends and family, or else. But then also to be surrounded by people from the book community who, like me, just genuinely love to read and want to just talk about books the whole time. So it was really, really incredible. And then just people that I've met through the author account that I started a couple of months ago, people that I've been talking to for months that I finally got to meet in person. It was just amazing to be able to look at them and say, thank you so much for all your support. You're amazing. And just things like, people coming up to me with my book and being like, can you please sign this? And just me being like, are you sure? You sure you want me to sign this? I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to write something and make it weird. So just, moments like that, it was amazing. It was really, really cool. And I would say that whatever my expectations were about what it would be like, it definitely exceeded that. It was amazing. It was so good. I am still paying for it today, though. Honestly, I had too many champagnes, and it now takes me like 5 working days to recover. So,
hey, that's what book lunches are for.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah. I mean, you only get to launch your debut novel once ever, so,
Got a drink, girl.
Yeah. So I did. I tried to make sure that I'd done my speeches and the Q&A and everything before I really delved into the bubbles and the espresso martinis. So I at least got the formalities over first, and then after a few bubbles, that's when people started asking me to sign their books, and I'm like, I'm not confident about what I've wrote in these poor people's books. So they might become collector's items one day because of my weird my ramblings, and So I'm really sorry. I apologize to anyone whose book I wrote into after the 3 espresso martinis.
Don't apologize. There will be forever shelf process.
Yeah, 100%.
Hope so.
What advice would you give to your past self who is in the middle of writing her manuscript?
I would say that, first of all, and this is very practical, always read your work out loud. Always. Because stubborn old me, heard that advice all the time, and I was like, no, I get tired from reading. I don't like to read it out loud. I'm not going to do that. But then I discovered on Word you can do a thing where it reads it out loud to you. The man is ridiculous. The voice, everything, pronounces everything really weird. But my God, the amount of things that I've caught from just listening to it out loud that I could never catch from just reading it has been amazing. So I definitely say, like, stop being stubborn and just listen to your work, because you will save yourself a lot of turmoil. So other thing I would say is, from self-publishing, I have faced a lot of very difficult times, very big challenges that have come up, especially over the last month. And it's, you know, you can try and be as prepared as possible, but there are just things that come up that are just really difficult to navigate. And I called it Meltdown March for a reason. There was a lot of stress in the household. But I will say that, like, I said to people in my life, like, oh my God, what if this is the universe that is telling me that I'm not meant to publish this book, and this is why everything's so hard and all these things are going so wrong for me all at the same time. But then I had people in my life, like my husband, who would say, no, this isn't the universe saying that you're not meant to publish the book. This is the universe saying, how badly do you want this? And so that is what I would say to my past self, is there are going to be times where it's going to feel really, really hard. And just remember that all of the challenges are it's the universe's way of saying, how bad do you want it? Because I'm not going to make it easy for you.
I love that twist. And like a mind change.
Yeah, no, it was definitely good to change my perspective. And I'm a bit of a woo-woo kind of person, so oh, sorry, one of my children has just walked into the room. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, child.
Yeah. You don't want her on this podcast. She'll talk about Minecraft for like half an hour.
Yeah, this is not a Minecraft podcast.
Thank God for that.
Look, we've been through the Minecraft phase in my family's household. My brother was really into Minecraft. And we have a video of him when he was little. And we were like, he was built like on his iPod playing Minecraft. And I was like, Ishian, what are you building? And he goes, I'm building a garden. With that exact, if you look at him now, you'd be like, I can't imagine playing it cutely, but he was so adorable. And I was telling my friends about this, because he's an architect student. It makes sense. Really,
Yeah.
to Minecraft.
Yeah.
But it's just the way he's I'm building a garden. But he's past the Minecraft phase now. He's onto actually designing buildings.
Oh, that's really sweet. I mean, my child, when I questioned her about why she was slaughtering sheep and pigs and cows and everything, she was like, well, what else am I going to eat? And I was like, my God, I am just raising this, like, absolute savage who's just out there slaughtering the animals. And yeah, totally.
End of the world comes around. She's going to be fine.
Yeah,
She got this.
Truly. I'm going to get into her faction, because clearly the woman, just like the 6-year-old that she is, knows what she's doing.
God bless. Long may she reign. She will be our Overlord.
For sure.
Do you have any plans to attend any book events?
I do. So I have filled out a few expression of interests to different events that are up and coming, but I can confirm I will be at Ages of Pages in May, which is really exciting. Are you guys going?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yay! It'll be so good to meet you in person. It'll be awesome.
You'll get. You'll hear me before you see me.
Oh, good. Because I'm gonna find it so hard myself not to just like leave my booth that I'm supposed to be manning and just go and wander around and fangirl over everybody else. Because honestly, it's gonna be really, really hard. So it would be amazing to see you guys.
We will be there. I have been threatened because I forgot last year. I got told last minute, then I forgot, and then Age of the Pages happened, and people were like, "You coming?" And I'm like, "To what?"
Oh
I've
no!
been threatened this year by multiple people. Plus, I have to be there, like coming to this. I'm like, okay. And I've had like all of our friends going, "You're coming, right?" And I'm like, "It's in the calendar."
Good.
It's actually in the calendar. So I will be coming around giving crucial squishes to everyone who will take help.
Oh, I'll take one of those. I'll be there. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Like you'll hear me before you see me. It's a general thing of I'm very loud.
Oh, that's awesome.
You'll never lose her.
I mean, you might lose me because we do go on side quests where I get distracted and people will be like, "Where's she gone?" And it's like I've just gone in a random direction. One year when I went to Australia for the first time, I got sidetracked. I was 15, visiting for the first time. Melbourne's biggest mall, and my father was on the other side of the mall. I'm like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm in the bookstore." And he goes, "Which one?" And I'm like, "The one?" And he's like, "I'll meet you at the food court." And I'm like, "Which one?"
Honestly.
I'm like, "I don't know."
That's me.
It's very easy to lose me when you don't realize where I'm gone, but you'll hear me before anything.
We'll have like a dedicated meeting of Spa. It's like if I haven't seen her in an hour, I'll go here.
It's almost as though you have to like write on her hand, if lost, return to, and then like give somebody's mobile number or something.
I need like a little return to Zoe or Anne. Whoever you can find first.
Oh my gosh.
We will see you at Ages of Pages, 100%.
Yay, that's exciting. There's so many people that I will finally get to meet at Ages of Pages because most people are based in Auckland, and so I am very, very excited. I just want to like cuddle you all and be like, "Thank you so much for your support. You're amazing." And also be like, "Whoa, okay, this is intense."
No, we're just as intense in person, so it's fine.
Amazing! I cannot wait.
The first time Anne and I properly met in person was at a bottomless brunch, and I was already like 3 or 4 mimosas down.
What? That is like the best meet cute ever. Like, I wish that I met more people at bottomless brunches. I mean, I haven't been to one of those in years, but it's a great way to meet someone. Start a podcast with.
We'd already started the podcast, so we knew each other through the book community. We'd not actually met in person.
Oh my gosh!
So she lives further up north. I'm Hilton. So we actually in person for the first time at Bottomless. Great.
That was so much fun.
Then we did
and then our two friends who were there were like to everyone, "Oh yeah, these two are doing a podcast." And yeah, it was so funny.
Can we just pause on the fact that you did karaoke, because that is one of my favorite things to do in the world, and that is what I did after my book launch on Friday. Because how else are you going to let down your hair? Like,
you've been drinking. Anyway, you're doing karaoke as if I've been drinking.
Honestly, I will do it anytime, any day. But like, honestly, to go and make a room full of people sit there while I scream "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence is my idea of a good life. That is a good time for me.
You put on ABBA and I'm there.
Oh,
we'll have to do like a bookish karaoke meetup at some point.
like ages of. Do they do Hamilton? Do they do karaoke there? I don't know. I'm down though.
We'll figure it out.
We think, therefore we can.
We'll just
I've got
make
a
a
portable
karaoke
mic.
booth at Ages of Pages.
Yes, I've got a portable mic for karaoke purposes. Somebody can just bring up YouTube lyric videos on their phone. We can just stand in the car park and just like go off.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm down for this.
Amazing.
People will be like, "What are you doing?" And we're like, "Well, karaoke, obviously."
What does it look like?
Yeah. All we've got to talk to people today. We now need to sing to celebrate that we've done AOP.
100%. I love this idea. I love this for us.
Guys, we're so smart.
All right. So fun. I am so down for that. Whenever.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, count me in.
Moving.
And the bottomless brunch. Like,
Yes.
karaoke, bottomless brunch. I'm there.
See, well, you just need to come up to Auckland
Mm-hmm.
because there's so many bottomless brunch options up here as well. There's one that's really good called the Sweatshop, which is where I'm actually going for a bottomless brunch in April, which I'm really excited about. And like the bottomless margaritas.
Don't threaten me with a good time. A bottomless margarita.
Bottomless
What?
margaritas.
Oh,
Yum.
that's amazing.
Come on, guys. We've got to do bottomless margaritas. It's great time.
All right. I'll figure it out. I'm getting there.
Okay, the next time I go to Auckland, like the first thing I'm doing is messaging you ladies and being like, bottomless brunch, margaritas, karaoke. Yeah.
Yeah, let us know in advance so I can get down to Auckland.
Okay, sounds amazing.
We'll get all of our other bookish friends, so we'll do like a bookish meetup.
And they'll be like,
love that.
by the way, this is the plan.
I love that. And I feel like all of us bookish people are so introverted, but give me a bottomless margarita and I am
Bree
like...
is not introverted in one way, but most of us are.
Bree? Are you sure you're not introverted? I feel like I haven't got that vibe from you. So crazy.
It's the nurse in me.
It's awesome.
Oh gosh. Excellent. Okay. We'll make a plan.
Sounds good.
Moving into my last question. What advice would you give someone else who wants to publish their first book?
Honestly, I would just say, just do it. Just do it. There is no right time to publish a book. Your brain will give you every reason under the sun not to do it. It will say the commas aren't in the right place. The story is not developed enough. Like, you're moving house and so it's probably not a good time. You will think of any reason not to do it, and there will always be reasons not to do it. So my biggest advice would be just do it. And it's terrifying. It is really scary. There have been times where I have been like, I think maybe I want to get off this roller coaster right now. I don't know if I like this right now. It's really, really scary, and it's so incredibly vulnerable, but it is also so amazing and rewarding. And I think for me, the biggest thing was I knew that there was going to be tough times. I knew it was going to be scary. I knew it was going to be vulnerable. But I just thought about the alternative. So, the alternative was being on my deathbed and always wondering, like, what could have happened if I had decided to publish. And that was scarier to me than dealing with all of the emotions and meltdowns and everything that comes with publishing a book. So, yeah, I would just say, just do it, embrace it, and you can't get off the ride, so just enjoy it, because it's unlike anything else you'll ever experience, I'd say.
Excellent advice.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think every author that we've asked that question is the first thing is just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
And
Annoying fly, like, sorry. No.
Look, awesome.
Hell yeah. It's been missing for a while.
I make a lot of art.
Ah, okay.
I haven't for a while. Been very well behaved.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
So that is the end of all of our questions that we have in our document. Bree, do you have anything else to add?
No,
Perfect. No, I think I'm good.
Do you have any questions for us?
Oh my god. God, I wish I had some prepared now.
We never asked this. I was just thinking to myself, I wonder if people have problems.
Okay, no, my question is, what order are you supposed to read Throne of Glass in?
Assassin's Blade first. Always.
Thank you. Okay, good.
I will die on that hill.
I will agree with that 100%. And then
Honestly,
I throw Tower of Dawn out the window.
But if you have a list of questions that you do want to ask us, we are going to be doing a 1-year birthday podcast episode where we're joining like so many other authors are going to come on and we're just going to have a fun time. So if you want to join us for that, let us know.
Oh, yay, that sounds fun. Can there be bottomless margaritas?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm there. That's awesome. That sounds so cool.
I've literally put into our schedule of when it's going to be. As like, hold on.
Putting you on the spot.
So nope, that's not that one. I think I've scheduled it for April. Was it May? Motherfucker.
I have no idea. I haven't looked at our calendar.
Okay, it might not be in the calendar, but it is in the schedule on Riverside. I think. Oh, I think I timed it so it would line up when we first started recording. So that way we could just April. Yeah. I think I may have. I can't even remember.
We'll let you know.
Okay. I'm there. I'll bring my mug. It's awesome.
Celebrate 21.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. That's such a milestone. That's awesome.
We don't know
Crazy.
how we
Oh, no, that's so good.
We haven't got sick of each other. And we haven't run out of.
It's been touch and go a few times.
You're doing good.
We're having a great time.
I can tell. And that's what I love about listening to this is you guys are like genuinely having the best time. And that makes me have a good time as well. So that's awesome.
Oh, I'm glad.
Let's hit their feet.
Yeah. No, it's awesome.
So, like the end of every single episode, we like to do our Spark of Joy plug of the week. So, Bree, what's your Spark of Joy for the week?
2 friends' birthdays over the weekend. Birthday celebrations. Last week was a surprise birthday party. Really well. He almost ruined it for himself. And then we had birthday that he had arranged on Friday where we went to Holy Moly, which is Drunken Golf. And we had my other friends yesterday, Matilda, where we watched this movie.
Nice.
Barbie, Princess Pauper, Swan Lake, Hella Enchanted,
I've never seen that movie before.
I haven't either.
This is not one I'd ever when both which page was that movie. It was like, how have you not seen this? And I'm sitting there on the floor going, I don't know how I've never seen that before. It's Anne Hathaway. Like, how have I not seen this? So it was great. So we made them watch It was hilarious to me. And then we also watched Pride.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Classics.
So today was a really good day.
Do you know what you should watch next is Ever After?
I've watched Ever After.
That's such a good film.
It is so. I only watched it for the first time though. I was looking for a movie and I was like, that's a good idea. So,
Well,
really,
I grew up with so many princess movies.
I grew up on the Barbie, Princess Diaries, and Stargate.
I really like Zorro.
See, here we go.
Any Zorro fans in the house? I love Zorro. Zorro and Pirates of the Caribbean were it for me. So good.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And what is your spark of joy?
My spark of joy is that I have confirmed a new PA client for my business. So that's really exciting. It's Shayla, who I was talking about currently reading her book. So that's fun. And just really exciting. T.R, what's your spark of joy? Thank you. I'm just like slowly moving on. Let's not congratulate me.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
So my spark of joy of the week was definitely the book launch for me. Just having this moment which I had dreamed about and anticipated finally come to light, and just being there with just so many amazing people, and it was amazing. And it's kind of like, when you have a holiday and then you get home from your holiday and you're like, well, what do I do now? Like, what is life? And so that is me now that the book has been launched and I've had the launch party and everything. It was just so amazing, but now I'm a little bit like, oh, what am I going to plan now?
Book two!
Book 2's launched. I'm going to have to start planning now or something, because I do need something to look forward to.
Yeah. Love that. Such great sparks of joy. Moving into the plug of the week. What's yours, Bree?
Getting out of your comfort zone. Doing things you wouldn't usually do. I recently done that. And
yeah, you did.
In case. Yeah. I'll tell you after though.
I'm intrigued.
After. But just getting out of your comfort zone, doing things you wouldn't usually do, even if it's anxiety inducing. The thing with anxiety is that if you let it stop you from doing things, you're never going to experience life to the full, or you'll miss out on opportunities. I've recently done this. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do this. It's panned out. So that is my plug. Do the thing. Don't let anxiety stop you. Bloody comfort zone.
Yes.
Love it.
And what's your plug?
My plug is Ages of Pages. March 2nd in Hamilton. You get to see T.R and so many amazing authors. A lot of them that we've spoken to on the podcast, like Courtney Clark Michaels, Cleo Brown,
Zoe J. Breyer.
I just froze. Marley and Athena. All of these amazing authors that we've interviewed. So yeah, I definitely recommend going. It's free entry. See, more money for books. That's my plug. What's your plug of the week, T.R?
I should probably plug my book, because it is. Can I plug two things? Because first of all, my book, because it was released on the 26th of March. It's now available through the Grimoire, through Amazon, ebook or physical, and it's also in Kindle Unlimited, which is awesome. So if you're in the mood for a little romantasy that's also a murder mystery, definitely do check it out. And please do send me your unhinged reactions, because I'm not gonna lie. My favorite thing ever is when people message me their reactions. There's a particular chapter in the book that I always get WTF messages over. Like people will send me like, "What? I'm so mad at you right now," and I'm always like, "Oh, you reached that? Yeah. Sorry about that." So yeah, love it. Love getting reactions. My second plug that isn't to do with my book at all is actually the movie Jumanji, which is what I did yesterday after far too many espresso martinis, and I was feeling sorry for myself. The family and I sat down and decided to watch a movie. That movie was Jumanji, but it was the rock version, and it is so funny and so ridiculous and amazing. And if you haven't watched Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, well, what are you doing? It's a great movie.
That's like another catchphrase. What are you doing? Like, why are you here if you're not doing this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing plugs. So, moving into the end of this episode. Thank you so much for joining us today. Make sure to subscribe so we know you're here listening. We appreciate you spending time with us today and every day. You can follow me at Runaway Irish Girl on all platforms. Where can they find you, Bree?
You can find me at Henry. You can't find me, that's because I'm not on that social media platform. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at trsherring.author. And you can also find me on my website, where you can also download the free bonus chapter from Hugo's POV, and that's just www.trsherring.com.
Perfect. All those links will be down below so you can get quick access. Make sure to follow us on our Instagram and TikTok at the Book Girls Pod. Oh my gosh. Make sure to subscribe or follow on your listener of choice, and check back in every Wednesday for a brand new episode. Bye.
Bye.